Hello, students. How are you all? I hope you all are well and enjoying your online classes as well. So, students, today we will continue with our chapter 2, that is Bills of Exchange. And you all know that we are doing the accounting treatment of bill transactions. In our last week class, we have discussed the case 1 in which the bill is retained till the date of maturity. So today we will do our second case, that is when the bill is discounted from the bank by the drawer, who is also known as seller. So I will make you clear that what will going to happen in this. If the holder of the bill receivable needs money before the maturity date and the holder of BR is drawer, he discount the bill from the bank in order to obtain cash for it. So I will give you one example. Suppose Pooja sells goods to Sohan. So here Pooja is the drawer and he is going to sell the goods to Sohan. So in this case, what is going to happen? When Pooja has sold the goods, he had made one bill of exchange and get it signed by Soham. In this case, Pooja wants the money before the due date, but it is not possible as Sohan is going to pay that amount of bill on the maturity of the date. So what Pooja can do? Pooja can go to his or her bank and get that bank discount that bill. Means the bank is going to keep that bill with him and give the money to Pooja on behalf or on security of that bill. That is the case which is known as that when the bill is discounted from the bank. So here the bank is going to give you the amount but always on discount. So here discounting means encashing the bill before the maturity or borrowing from the bank on the security of the bill. So it simply says that bank is giving you the amount before that bill is going to mature. So he is going to charge some amount from you and that amount is known as discounting charges. Discounting charges. Suppose the bill is of rupees 10,000 and bank is going to charge 10% and that it will become 100. So for how many months? For suppose for 2 months. So means bank is going to cut 200 from that 10,000 and going to give you only 8,000. So that is the case which is going to happen in the case of when the bill is discounted from the bank by the drawer, that the drawer is not getting the full amount, he is getting the amount which is discounted by the bank. So you can see I have given the journal entries which is going to happen in the case of discount. So here you can see I have drawn the table in which you can see transactions also and the column of drawer and drawee also. So the first, when the drawer discounts the bill from the bank, then the entry that is going to happen in the case of drawer, that is bank account debit, because it is coming to the bank account debit, discounting charges account debit, to bills receivable because the bill discounted by the bank. So in bill receivables I am going to write 10,000 properly, but in bank I will write 8,000, and in the column of discounting charges I am going to write 2,000. And when the drawee pays the amount of the bill from the bank, now there will be no entry in the drawer accounts because that is going directly to the bank because it is discounted by the bank. So it will happen in the case of drawee, bills payable account debited to bank account. it will become more clear from the illustration that I have given you below. First, some points to remember while doing this case 2. The first one is discounting charges are always recorded in the books of drawer. Means discounted charges will always coming in the drawers journal entries. Second, in the books of drawer there is no effect of discounting charges because he is not involved in that case. Drawer is directly going to the bank, so there will be no impact of that discounting charges in the drawer account. So you can see the illustration 3. A sold goods to B. So here A is the drawer and B is the drawee. On 15th March 2019 for rupees 20,000 on credit. On the same day, B accepted a bill drawn upon by him by A at 4 months for rupees 20,000, discounted the bill on 15th April 2019 and 18% per annum at his bank, and he met the bill on maturity. So here you can see A sold goods to B. A is the drawer and B is the drawee on 15th of April. So first of all we will calculate the date of maturity. So date of maturity is equal to due date plus 3 grace days. So first of all we will find due date. Date of drawing is 1st of April 2019 plus 4 months. Then it will become 15th of July 2019. So our maturity date is 18th July 2019. So now you can see the journal entries in the books of A. March 15, A debited to sales account 10,000. First the entry for sale will happen. Then the acceptance of bills receivable account debited to Y account, being acceptance received from B. Then on same date, bank account debited to discount charges account debited to bills receivable account. Here the amount will be 9500 and 9550 and 450, and it will become 10,000. In the books of B, the drawee, now the entry is going to happen on the same date, 15th of July. First the purchase entry will be there. Purchases account debited to X account, being goods are purchased from A. Then X debited to bills payable account. And then the last entry will be on July 18, where bills payable account debited to bank account, that is payment of bill made on the date of maturity. You can see in the working notes how to calculate the discounting charges. 10,000 into 18 by 100 into 3 months is equal to 450. So here the assignment is given to you. Read the assignment carefully, make your notes and do the assignment very carefully. Now the practical questions are there. You have to do all these practical questions which are related to your previous as well as this week PDF file. So I know you will do well. So do all the questions and go through the assignment and your PDF file very carefully. And as you know, our chapter 2 is over, that is bills of exchange. So go through your week 6 and 7th file very carefully and then do all the practical work given in your assignments. So your chapter 2 is over now. All the best. Do well. Goodbye.